the Liberia Broadcasting System
From the National Service of the Liberia Broadcasting System in Painesville, good evening and welcome to Newsline, a full out of all of the major happenings making rounds on the national and international scene. Today is Friday, November 21, AD 2025, and I'm presenting these are the top stories. President Joseph Boakai underscores decentralization of government's programs as key to Liberia's development. Government commits to strengthening the health sector to prevent future global pandemics. West African Examinations Council cancels was results of several schools and individual candidates for examination malpractice. And away from home, Qatari president visits DR Congo days after the government and Rwanda-backed M23 rebel group signed agreement to end fighting in the country's east. These plus the news in Liberian, English, and French, the weather report, sports and a roundup of our foreign news are all packaged in this edition of ELBC Newsline. But first, we'll go over to William Hector Jabba with a bulletin of news.
President Joseph Boakai says decentralization of government's programs and policies is key to Liberia's development. President Boakai said when the activities of governments are decentralized, development becomes meaningful, inclusive, and sustainable. The Liberian leader noted that true democracy flourishes when citizens participate fully in shaping the decisions that govern their lives. The president was speaking Friday in Bangabon County at the National Assembly of Chiefs and Tribal Governors organized by the Ministry of Internal Affairs. The Liberian chief executive said the program, which aligns with the arrest agenda, highlights ongoing efforts to build a people-centered and responsive government. Meanwhile, President Joseph Boakai is urging the legislature to speedily pass the bill calling for the establishment of the Ministry of Local Government. He said the bill, when passed, will facilitate the full implementation of the Local Government Act of 2018. According to President Boakai, the law, when enacted, will reinforce the foundation of government's decentralization efforts. He said the bill is critical to strengthening local institutions, promoting accountability, and increasing public participation. Internal Affairs Minister Francis Yumalin says the hosting of the National Assembly of Chiefs signifies President Joseph Boakai's unwavering resolve to strengthen inclusive governance. Minister Yumalin said the Assembly has created a space for President Boakai and national traditional leaders to discuss issues critical to shaping the governance stability and the future of Liberia. He noted that the gathering also seeks to promote genuine participatory governance where both national and local concerns will be articulated through open consensus building processes. Minister Yumani said the outcomes of the two-day assembly will contribute meaningfully to national healing, peace building, and sustainable development. He disclosed that an annual forum of traditional chiefs will be established at the end of the gathering to engage government on peace, security, and development matters. Government has recommitted to strengthening the health sector, promoting proactive healthcare delivery, and ensuring stronger national resilience to prevent future global pandemics. Foreign Minister Sarah Mesloyanti said, Under the arrest agenda for inclusive development, the government continues to prioritize the fight against diseases and improvement of public health services. Minister Yanti made that commitment Friday when she received the letter of credence of the New World Health Organization country representative Dr. Olushayo Olu. The Liberian Foreign Minister showed Dr. Olu of the ministry's full support in enabling a proactive and impactful tenure in Liberia. She urged Dr. Olu to continue forging strong partnerships with relevant government ministries and agencies, particularly sectoral ministries, to enhance the reach and impact of WHO's programs in the country. In remarks, World Health Organization new country representative Dr. Olushayo Olu commended the Liberian government for the significant progress made in promoting quality healthcare delivery across the country. Dr. Olu assured Minister Yanti that the WHO remains committed to working closely with the government to support national initiatives aimed at strengthening healthcare and disease prevention. He pledged to build on the solid foundation laid by his predecessor while identifying new priority areas for collaboration. The accreditation ceremony concluded with renewed commitments from both the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the WHO to deepen cooperation in advancing quality health care for the people of Liberia. The WHO, established by the United Nations, serves as the UN's lead agency mandated to promote global health and support countries in addressing key health challenges. At the same time, Foreign Minister Sarah Yanti on Friday received in audience the Vice President of the ECOWAS Commission, Madame Dentia Chichi Beja. The ECOWAS Vice President was accompanied by several dignitaries, including ECOWAS Representative to Liberia, Josephine Nkrumah. Also in attendance was ECOWAS Senior Desk Officer at the Foreign Ministry, Anthony Bare. During the meeting, Minister Yanti and her ECOWAS counterpart renewed their commitment to advancing the objectives of the regional body. Government and the ECOWAS Commission are expected to break grounds for the construction of a joint border post between Liberia and Sierra Leone. The land for the construction of the joint border post will be handed over to ECOWAS at the Jedimabo-Warsa border on Saturday, November 22, 2025. According to a release, it is a key flagship project that aims to strengthen regional integration designed to facilitate easy cross-border movements, enhance security, and boost trade between Liberia and Sierra Leone. The official groundbreaking ceremony is expected to be attended by Madam Dantia Chichi Beja, Vice President of the ECOWAS Commission, representing the President of the Commission. On the Liberian side, Foreign Minister Sarah Yanti, Finance Minister Augustine Gafuan, and the Minister of Public Works, Roland Guinness, among others, are expected to grace the occasion. The event, according to the government, underscores ECOWAS' commitment to fostering deeper economic and social ties within the region. It said that Jedimabo Joint Border Post has been selected as a highlight project as part of the 50th anniversary celebrations of ECOWAS, symbolizing the the community's vision for a borderless, integrated, and prosperous West Africa. The ceremony will formally see the official handing over of the project site to the selected contractors and supervising consultants, marking the transition from planning to physical construction. The Liberia National Office of the West African Examination Council, WIAC, has cancelled the results for schools and individual candidates found culpable of examination malpractice. WIAC Liberia said the latest decision affects candidates who sat the 2025 West African Senior School Certificate Examination. According to the Council, the decision was reached at its Liberia National Committee 49th meeting held on November 13 and 14, 2025. The committee resolved that penalties outlined in the Council's rules and regulations on examination malpractice have been fully enforced. Meanwhile, all mathematics results marked W for schools and individual candidates flagged with W have been cancelled. A release course WIAC has expressed regret over the incident and urged candidates and schools to avoid such practices in future examinations. The Director General of the Cabinet, Nathaniel Kwabo, has stressed the importance of artificial intelligence in diversifying the economy and improving performance outcome in government. TG Kwabo said, with AI, government can build a future driven by innovation and opportunity while working in a more effective and responsive manner. He was speaking at one-day training in Monrovia Friday, organized by the Cabinet Secretariat in partnership with the UNDP on the important usage of artificial intelligence in government. TG Kwabo said the training is designed to aid government officials and senior management level personnel to improve their technical understanding, strengthen decision making, and improve public service delivery in Liberia. According to him, participants will gain practical knowledge to enable informed, evidence based, and data driven decisions leading to better policies and transparent resource allocation across government. The director of the cabinet praised UNDP for the partnership, noting that such endeavor will significantly effect change and transform the overall performance of government officials. Meanwhile, UNDP Country Representative Aliu Dia reaffirmed the institution's commitment to partnering with government to improve service delivery and performance. Mr. Dia believes the training in artificial intelligence is not only vital to improving performance outcome, but will also enhance transparency and accountability in the public sector. The UNDP Country Representative emphasized that if government must succeed in the delivery and execution of services, it should begin to invest and empower institutions in digital markets. According to him, with the introduction and usage of AI and other digital tools, Liberia can constructively compete with other developing nations in advancing solutions for positive change. He made the remarks at the start of a one-day workshop for more than 100 cabinet focal persons on the usage of artificial intelligence in government Friday. The Liberia Medicines and Health Products Regulatory Authority, LMHRA, and the Quality Management Solutions, QMS, have ended a joint inception meeting for the modernization of the Quality Control Laboratory. The initiative aims to upgrade LMHRA's Quality Control Laboratory, aiming to meet the ISO REC 17025 accreditation and the World Health Organization's WHO maturity level 3 standards. It comes after the two institutions recently signed a 5-year memorandum of understanding. At a meeting Friday, LMHRA Managing Director Dr. Luke Barrow described the agreement as a historic development for testing of medicines, health products, and other commodities in Liberia. Dr. Barrow also noted that the upgraded laboratory will provide comprehensive testing services in the areas of pharmaceuticals, health products, food, animal feed, and petroleum, while extending its utility beyond Liberia to serve the broader West African region. Making remarks at the occasion, QMS General Manager Sao Mirad commended the Liberian government for its vision and cooperation. Mr. Mirad said through the partnership, its institution will ensure a lab which can meet requirements and has necessary resources. He emphasized the company's commitment to establish a world-class, scientifically robust, and fully traceable testing system that will enhance public health and customer safety. Mr. Mirab also highlighted QMS international footprint with operations and partnerships in Turkey, Pakistan, and Dubai, and its recent involvement in capacity building initiatives in West Africa. Finance Minister Agustin Gaffan says 100 million United States dollars has been allotted in the 2026 draft national budget to address the country's infrastructural challenges. Minister Gaffan also said allotments have been made in the budget to tackle key priority areas, including energy. The Finance and Development Planning Minister disclosed that next year road connectivity will be prioritized across the country to help citizens access.
We also attract a lot of partner support from other streams going to the road sector. We are very intentional about crowding in resources and moving quicker with our road agenda and the energy agenda. We saw what happened during the past dry season. It was good, but we need to sustain it and expand it.
Addressing the news conference on Thursday, Minister Gaffer named road and electricity as major constraints if addressed will foster rapid growth and development. Minister Gaffer said the Liberian government is attracting the support of partners to boost the country's road and energy sectors. And former Mines and Energy Minister Wilmot Pace says his tenure at the ministry was marked by transformative reforms and significant progress despite inheriting a sector facing severe operational challenges. In his official turnover report, Mr. Pay outlined the difficult starting point of the ministry, which included lack of electricity and internet, reliance on outdated geological data, and an absence of robust regulations for key mining activities. The former Mines and Energy Minister named energy sector revitalization, restoration of international confidence, mining sector modernization, and global re-engagement, among others, as some of his key achievements. Mr. Pay emphasized that those reforms were supported by strong financial management. He disclosed that the ministry's operational budget grew to 6.1 million United States dollars, while sector revenues surged to over 124 million United States dollars, that's exceeding set targets.
Des will add to Java there with the news bulletin. She makes a return later with our weather report and international development. One of the big stories we are following this evening, government commits to strengthening the health sector to prevent future global pandemics. Earlier today, President Joseph Boakai officially opened the first edition of the National Assembly of Chiefs and Tribal Governors in Bangabong County. The historic occasion brought together traditional elders as well as top government officials and development partners. In his address, President Boakai described decentralization of government's programs and policies as key to Liberia's development.
Centralized governance has failed